Ever feel like you're talking to a brick wall, like, hello, anyone home in there? When you're trying to get your kid's attention.
It's like talking to
A brick wall, exactly.
yeah.
Parents, you are not alone. We're diving into 5 tips for raising a child who listens because, honestly, who hasn't dreamed of that?
And it's more than just, you know, getting them to follow every instruction. It's about setting the stage for them to be really good communicators throughout their lives.
Okay, so tip number 1, right out the gate, is about giving clear and simple instructions, which, okay, on the surface sounds like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But the source really digs into using age-appropriate language. I mean, we can't expect a 2-year-old to grasp a 5-step instruction.
Right. Their little brains are still developing. The receptive language, which is their ability to understand what we're saying to them, it develops way faster than their expressive language, which is like, them being able to talk back.
Yeah.
So even if they can't perfectly articulate themselves yet, they're actually understanding a lot more than we think. So, like, instead of asking, can you please put your toys away, which to them sounds optional.
Can I? I don't know, can I?
Right, exactly. It's time to put your toys away now.
Boom. Straightforward.
Exactly.
I like that. Okay. This next tip, I gotta admit, made me laugh because it's about eye contact. And honestly, don't we all hate it when we're like talking to someone and they're glued to their phone?
The worst.
It's like you're invisible.
So disrespectful. And especially for kids, they're still figuring out who they are in the world. And feeling heard and seen is so important for their development.
Yeah.
So just that act of getting down on their level, making eye contact before you give them an instruction, it shows them that you respect them, you value what they have to say.
You're giving them your full attention.
Exactly.
Okay, speaking of, I guess, respecting expectations and boundaries, that leads us to the next tip, which is consistency. Like setting those clear expectations and sticking to them.
And this is so key because consistency, it's not just about like, avoiding a meltdown,
Right.
although that's a nice part.
Welcome side effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really about, creating a sense of security for them. When a child knows what to expect, even if they don't always love it, it gives them a sense of predictability and stability in their world, which is so important for kids.
I'm like, okay, I know what the rules are. I know how this works.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Inconsistency, though, that's confusing. Makes them question things, test the limits.
Is it this way today? Is it this way tomorrow? I don't know. Let me punk the bear.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to a tip I actually love, and that is praising active listening.
Oh, yes. Positive reinforcement.
Yeah.
So powerful.
It really is.
Because you're basically rewarding their brain for like wiring itself to be more attentive in the future.
So it's not just about acknowledging that one time, it's building a habit.
Exactly. And just like we were talking about with the instructions, being specific with your praise is really important. Instead of just general good listening.
Yeah.
Tell them, hey, I noticed how you stopped playing and listened when I asked you to come to dinner. That was really helpful.
Yes. They know what they did. They can repeat it.
Exactly.
Love it. Okay. And last but not least, we have the golden rule, which is modeling good listening ourselves. I mean, we've said it a bunch on this show, but we learn by watching, right? Especially as kids.
Oh, absolutely. Kids are like little sponges. And it's not just, us being good listeners when they're talking to us. We need to show them what it looks like to really listen in all aspects of life.
Right.
So that's listening to others when they're speaking, disagreeing respectfully, being open to different viewpoints.
Yeah. We have to embody it.
Exactly. And, it's funny. As much as these tips are about raising a child who listens, I think it also shines a light on us as parents.
Oh, 100%.
It makes you think, am I being mindful of my own listening habits? Am I giving my child the same undivided attention that I expect from them?
Ooh.
It's something to think about, right?
Mic drop. I love that. What a great point to end on. This has been so insightful. Always fun diving into these parenting topics.
Yes, always interesting.
Until next time.